Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa
Alaikum
barakatuh.
salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim.
Ben, weekend ni ẹ mọ̀ pé a kì í ṣe níjọ́ Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Inshallah, today we will learn the new lesson of the Durusul Lughatul Arabiya, Book 2, lesson number 6. So, what we will learn in the lesson number 6? We will learn the feminine of Zahaba. In this lesson, we will learn feminine of Zahaba. Zahabta. Zahabta we use for masculine singular. Second person masculine singular we use Zahabta. And for the second person feminine singular we use Zahabti. Feminine of Zahabta. Feminine of Zahabta is Zahabti, meaning you went. Zahabta, you male went. Second person singular masculine Zahabta, and second person feminine singular Zahabti. We call it in Arabic, we call it Mukhatib. Mukhatib Mufrad Muzakkar. Mukhatib Mufrad Muzakkar Zahabta. Mukhatib Muannas Mufrad Zahabti. Zahabti means you went. And the second thing we will learn in this lesson, the numbers from 11 to 20 with the feminine madud. With the feminine madud. With the feminine madud. Madud, what is the madud? Madud is the thing is being counted. The thing is being counted, we call it madud. We have already learned these numbers with the masculine madud. In the previous lessons, we already have learned about the masculine madud from 11 to 20. And today we will learn feminine madud. In lesson number 3, we have learned rules pertaining to these numbers with the feminine madud has also been mentioned there. Rules for the feminine madud will be there. We already have learned in the lesson number 3. To summarize, so now the first one is 11 to 12. 11 and 12. 11 and 12, both parts of the numbers agree with the madud. Both part of the number agree with the madud. So they are on the pattern of sifat and mausuf. They are on the pattern of sifat and mausuf. Ashara, ahada, ashara. Ahada, ashara. The first part is agree with the second part. We have learned from 11 to 20, the number is consist of two parts. There are the two parts of the number. And both the parts of the number, they agree with each other, 11 and 12. 11 and 12, they agree with each other. Ahada, ashara. The first ahada is masculine, ashara is also masculine. And ahada is mansub, ashara is also mansub. And for feminine, ihda asharata. For feminine, we say it ihda asharata. And for muzakkar, isna ashara, isna ashara. And this is also for feminine, isnata ashara. Isnata asharata. And this is madud. Talibatan. Talibatan is madud. We are counting the students. 11 students. 11 female students. 12 female students. Ahada ashara taliban. 11 male students. Isna ashara taliban. 12 male students. So here Taliban is madud. Taliban is madud. And isna ashara is number, adad. Isna ashara is number. We call it adad. And ihda ashara, isnata ashara, this is also number. Note that the sheen has fatha. In ashara, in ashara, this sheen have fatha. And sukoon in ashrata. Here is sukoon. This is sukoon. You see here this sheen. This sheen have sukoon here. Ashrata. For masculine, we will use ashara. And for the feminine counting, we will use ashrata. Sheen, we will make it sukoon. And the second thing is 13 to 19. From number 13 to 19, in these numbers, second part agree with the madud. Second part agree with the madud. And the first part doesn't. Second part, salasata ashara. This is adad. Salasata ashara, this is adad. And adad have two parts. Number and adad have two parts. Second part of the adad, second part of the number, it agree with the madud. Taliban is mansub, so ashara is also mansub. Ashratan is, talibatan is feminine, so ashratan is also feminine. Ashara is muzakkar, masculine. Ashara is masculine, so Taliban is also masculine. Ashara is agree with the Taliban. And ashrata is feminine and it agrees with the talibatan because talibatan is also feminine. So second part of the adad, it agrees with the madud. While the first part, it don't agree. You see here, Taliban is muzakkar, masculine, while the first part is feminine. Salasata, salasata, this is feminine. Here, talibatan, talibatan is feminine, while the first part is muzakkar, is masculine. The first part is not agree with the madud, while the second part is agree with the madud. About the samaniyata ashara taliban. If the madud is masculine, madud is muzakkar or masculine, samaniyata ashara taliban. So ashara is muzakkar and taliban is also muzakkar. Second part is agree with the madud. While the first part, samaniyata, this is feminine. So this don't agree with the madud in gender. This don't agree with the madud in gender. So samani ashara taliban. In samani ashrata, the word samani has a spoon. This have a spoon. Samani. This ya have a spoon here. We will read it samani. Okay. Next is ayu. Ayu mean which. Ayu which we have learned about this in the first book. Durusul Lughatul Arabiya first book. We already have learned about the ayu. Ayu mean which. And we already have learned in the book 1, it always come as a mudaf. Ayu is always come as a mudaf. So the noun will follow ayu, it will be mudaf ilayh. The noun which follow ayu, it will be mudaf ilayh and it will be majroor. The ending of the mudaf ilayh, we have learned that mudaf ilayh is always majroor. Ayu talibin, which student? Ayu talibin, talibin is mudaf ilayh and it is majroor here. Ayu talibin kharaja, which talib ilm left or went out. The noun following ayu is mudaf ilayh and it is majroor here. If it is mansoob, ayya, if it is mansoob, we will say ayya. Ayya kitabin. Kitabin is mudaf. Qara'ta. Which book did you read? Which book did you read? Ayya kitabin qara'ta. Which book do you read? So it is mansoob here. And if there is a proposition, bi ayyi qalamin katabta, which pen did you write with? So we can say with which pen? With which pen did you write? This ba is a proposition. The ba is a proposition and it means with. Ba means with. Bi ayyi qalamin katabta, which pen did you write with? Or with which pen did you write? For your easy translation to make you understand, with which pen did you write? Ayu is marfu. Ayu is marfu. In the first case, Ayu talibin. Ayu talibin, it is marfu case. In the first sentence, in the first sentence, the ayu is marfu. It is mubtada because it is mubtada. Here the ayu is marfu because it is mubtada. It is a nominal sentences, and we have learned that the nominal sentences have mubtada and khabar, predicate, subject and the predicate. So ayu is subject here, which, because of being subject, because is mubtada, so it is marfu here. And talibin kharaja, this is khabar. Talibin kharaja, this is khabar, predicate. And it is mansoob in this second because it is maf'ul bihi. In the second, ayya kitabin, which book you read? Which book you read? So ayya is object here. Ayya is object here and it is maf'ul bihi, and we have learned in the last lesson that maf'ul bihi is mansoob. So it will take fatah here. Ayya. Ayya kitabin qara'tu, qara'ta. Which book did you read? And in the last one, and majroor in the third because it is preceded by a proposition. The third one is preceded by a proposition B. This is a proposition. Because of the proposition, the third sentence is majroor bi. We already know that if we use proposition, the noun with the proposition will be majroor. The next is azunnu, mean I think. Azunnu, I think. Azunnu annaha zahabat ila makkata. I think that zahabat. Azunnu annaha zahabat ila makkata. I think that she went to Makkah. I think that she went to Makkah. So azunnu, I think. Anna is a sister of Inna. Anna is a sister of Inna, and so its ism is mansoob. Anna, this Anna. We have learned about the Inna, and this is one of the sister of the Inna, and we learned that the ism of Inna is mansoob, and we call it ismu Inna. So this is Anna. We will call it ismu Anna. It will call ismu Anna, and it will be mansoob. It will take fatha. But we have learned that the possessive pronouns, they are mabni, they don't change their haraka. So it is annaha. Azunnu anna hamidan maridun. Azunnu anna hamidan. So hamidan, this is ismu anna. Azunnu anna hamidan maridun. I think that Hamid is sick. So hamidan will be mansoob here because of anna. Azunnu annal imama jadidun. Because of anna, al imama is mansoob here. I think that the imam is new. I think that the imam is new. Azunnu annal imama. Because of anna, al imama is mansoob here. Azunnu anna Fatimata. Because of anna, Fatima is mansoob here. It becomes Fatimata. Ghaibatun. I think that Fatima is absent. Ghaibatun means absent. Ghaibatun, absent. And the masculine of ghaibatun is ghaibun. Jadidun means new. I think that Fatima is absent. Azunnu annaka mut'abun. Azunnu annaka mut'abun. I think that you are tired. Mut'abun means tired. Mut'abun. Mut'abun, tired. I think that you are tired. So annaka. Ka, this ka is ismu inna. This ka is a ismu anna. Sorry, not inna, anna. This ka is ismu anna, and it is mansoob here. This ka is mansoob here. I think that you are tired. And the one more thing we will learn in the lesson, if there is qala, innaka ahsanu talibin fil fasli. Qala, he said. Qala, he said. Then innaka ahsanu talibin fil fasli. We will use inna. We will use inna. He said You are the best student in the class. If there is except the qala, we will use anna. If there is no qala and there is no form of the qala, then we will use anna. Only with the qala, we will use inna. Note that after qala, the particle inna is used. After qala, the particle inna is used. And not anna. We don't use anna. Lima mean why? Lima mean why? If it stands alone. If it stands alone, then we add ha. If it stands alone, then we add ha, it becomes lima. And this ha is sukoon. This ha is sukoon, silent here. This is called ha'u sakti. Ha'u sakti, ha of the silent, sukoon. If there is no ha, then we will read it lima. And if there is ha, we will read it lima. We will pronounce this ha as a sukoon, silent. And the first book of Durusul Lughatul Arabiya, we have learned about the adjective ending of ana. If the adjective ending is ana, alif and noon, their ending is alif and noon, jawanu, atshanu, ghadbanu. So they are mamnu min as-sarf. They are mamnu min as-sarf. They don't take tanween. Jawanu, they don't take tanween. The feminine of such adjectives is on the pattern of fa'ala. The feminine of jawanu, atshanu, ghadbanu will be on the pattern of fa'ala. And the plural of both the masculine and the feminine is on the pattern of fi'alun. The feminine, the plural of jawanu is on the pattern of fi'alun. You see here more here. Bilalun jawanu. Bilal is hungry. Bilalun jawanu. Bilal is hungry. Ar-rijalu ji'aun. Ji'aun. Ar-rijalu ji'aun. The men are hungry. The men are hungry. So, jawanu, plural of jawanu is ji'aun. On the pattern of fi'alun. On the pattern of fi'alun. And the feminine of jawanu. Feminine of jawanu is on the pattern of fa'ala. Fa'ala. So we using the pattern of fa'ala. Jawanu will come jaw'a. It will become jaw'a. Aminatu jaw'a. Amina is hungry. Amina is singular feminine. Amina is a singular feminine. So we use jaw'a. An-nisa'u, the woman. This is plural. So for the plural feminine, we use same jiya'un. Plural of the masculine and the feminine is the same. Note that the plural of kaslanu and kasla is kusala. Kaslanu is masculine. Kaslanu is we use for the masculine and kasla is feminine. Kasla means feminine. Kaslanu and kasla is its feminine and plural of kaslanu and kasla is kusala. as the following ayah. We read the ayah. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Wa iza qamu ila salati qamu kusala. When they stand up to perform salah, when they stand up to perform the salah, they do so lazily. They perform their salah so lazily. So kasala, this is plural. Kusala, sorry, kusala. And the next is hati. Hati means give, bring. We ask someone to bring something, we ask someone to give something. So it used in both meaning. We can say give it to me, or bring it, or bring. You can use both the meaning, give or bring. Note its asnad to the other pronouns of the second person. Ya Ahmadu hati. O Ahmad, give me. Ya Ikhwanu hatu. Hamid is singular. Hamid is singular. Second person. Muhatib. So, ya Ikhwanu, this is plural. Ya Ikhwanu, plural. So we will use hatu. Ya Ikhwanu hatu. O brothers, give. Ya Zainabu hati. O Zainab, give. Ya Akhawatu hatina. Akhawatu is plural, so we will use plural form. Hatina. You will learn in the lesson in more detail about this. There will be more details in the lesson. Khus means take. Khus means take. You will learn the amar form of the verb in the lesson number 14. About the khus, how it become a khus from akhaza, we will start learning about the amar from the lesson number 14. So here we only just have to remember khus means take. Fafariha bil mudarrisu kasiran. So the teacher was greatly pleased with me. Fafariha, fa means so. Fa means so. Fariha means greatly pleased. Greatly pleased. Fafariha bil mudarrisu kasiran. So the teacher was greatly pleased with me. Be mean with me. Be mean with me. Here fa means so and be means with me. And more we will learn about this one. Farihtu bika. Farihtu, I was pleased. I was pleased. Bika, with you. I was pleased with you. Farihtu, farihu bina. They were pleased with us. Bina, with us. Be with me. Bika, with you. Bihi, with him. Biha, with her. Be whom, with them. So we will make the asnad there in the lesson, inshallah. Farihu bina, they were pleased with us. Afarihta bihi, were you pleased with him? Afarihta bihi, were you pleased with him? And this is the zahabat. There are the many forms of the zahaba. We will learn. Zahabat means she went. If ta is silent, if the ta is silent, it means she went. If zahabta, there is a fatah, it means you went. It means you, masculine singular, went. And when zahabti, it means you, feminine singular, went. And when it takes dhamma, zahabtu. Zahabtu means I went. And this is the vocabulary we will learn in this lesson. Majallatun, magazine. Faqat, only. Imaratun, building. Kawa, to iron. Kawa, to iron. Suratun, surah. Fahimtuhu jiddan, I understood it well. Zadaqallahu ilman, may Allah increase your knowledge. Shaqqatun, flat, apartment. Shaqqatun, flat or apartment. Sinnun, tooth. And sinnun mean also age. Sinnun we use in the meaning of age. Khadimun, servant. In the khadimun, female and the male, both we say khadimun. Kalimatun mean word, mashallah, literally mean what Allah wills. Ya bunayya, oh my little son. Ya bunayya, oh my little son. Rakibun, passenger in a bus, train or plane. Masrurun, happy, pleased. Fariha, to be pleased. And Ja'a, to come. Ja'a, to come or arrive. And this was our lesson here. This is the end of our lesson. And inshallah, we will do it tomorrow. So if any of you have any question about this lesson, you can raise your hands. Or you can write text. Okay, I think nobody have any question. So inshallah, tomorrow we will learn the text of the lesson, conversation in the lesson, inshallah. Ilal liqai ma'as-salama. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.